and welcome back to the SolarButterfly. We're here in Laren, the Netherlands, in the Groene Afslag, together with Eva. I'm very excited to meet you today and learn more. We slept here last night, and we're in this beautiful green oasis with a lot of fantastic, interesting companies. So Eva, tell me a little bit more. The Groene Afslag, what does it mean?
Well, literally it means the green exit, which to me sounds a bit negative in English, so I prefer the green destination.
The green destination. And how long, what's the history of this space that wasn't built for you?
No, it used to be, this whole area used to be a military base, smack in the middle of the Netherlands. It closed, and then the building that we're in was, for a while, it hosted refugees that came to the Netherlands. They're now turning this whole area into a sustainable housing project, and until that time we reside here.
Okay, and how long, when was it built, and how long are you going to be able to reside until they tear it down and build the sustainable? I always worry when I hear sustainable housing. I hope it's going to be the case.
Yes.
Do you think it's going to be the case?
It is going to be the case.
Oh, great.
It's going to be an amazing project, and luckily we're going to be part of it too. So although we have to move out of the building we're in right now, they did decide that we're going to be an important part of that area. So we can stay. We're just moving to another building that we're redeveloping. We opened our doors here about 3 years ago.
Okay. People are going to see, we're going to be showing them some of the clips of this area because obviously you can't see it right now. What's the philosophy behind what do you call it? It's a co-working space, it's an event space, it's a green space. What do you call it?
Yeah.
What's the philosophy?
I think what I like to think of it as is like a hub where there's a lot of energy of people who realize that things need to change, and they can do that by just coming in for a cup of coffee, or you can rent office space here, or you can host a meeting here with your company. Our philosophy is that in order to keep things livable for us humans on this earth, things need to change a bit. We need to change. And change is hard and difficult. We're not wired for change. And we want to show everybody that change can also be fun, and it can be inspiring, and it can be, although necessary, also a way moving forward. And we think that we can do that by doing that with humor. So it's a fun building, it's creative, you'll see it.
It's crazy.
Yes.
You have a Chinese restaurant in miniature.
We do.
You have body parts coming out of different places. You have a cat instead of a telephone.
Correct.
You have multicolored rainbow lights at the top of the stairs.
Yes. It's all about imagining a different world. So we want to turn on your imagination. We're so used to think of scarcity, yet in resources, for example, but there's an abundance of creativity and imagination that you can actually switch on to imagine what a world that is better for everybody can look like. So we want to embody that.
And now that you say it, I can feel it, because when you walk in there, there's so much happening. There's so much, it's something also, I'm sure that I have a feeling it's things you've collected. It's not something you had to go to the store and buy and purchase online or whatever. It's all collected and somehow recreated and...
Yes, correct. Everything is reused and repurposed. So we want to show you that you don't have to buy new stuff, for example, for your house. You can actually use things that maybe somebody discarded and make something really cool out of it and artsy. Actually, the owner who started the Groene Afslag, he is an art historian, and he also had an advertising agency. So it's that combination of you want it, and it's kind of cool, and it's unique, and maybe it inspires you to also kind of do that in your own house.
So I hope that people here can be inspired by the space and what we're going to show in terms of understanding that, hey, you don't have to buy something new when you're fitting out your apartment. There's a lot of things that you can use and make it have so much more character. I definitely just think is beautiful here. And in the space, I would not at all feel like it's something that I have to forego or something. I think it's exactly the opposite. I feel very, very comfortable here, very sort of somehow energized, but comfortable at the same time. I have to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I slept here last night in the Butterfly, and I emerged really feeling great. I mean, maybe it's just the energy of the space.
Well, we're also in the middle of nature, so and that's we want you to feel comfortable going outside here as well. So yes, you can have a meeting here, and it's really fun inside, but also go outside and enjoy nature, because it's also an important part.
We were inspired for the interview we had with the Sea Shepherd, with Jeroen.
Yes.
The Sea Shepherd, we discovered one of your meeting rooms that had this very cool floor in it, and so we said, hey, we'll just do it here, just to give people a sense of the space we're in and the place we happen to be in the world as they follow us traveling around. So
yeah,
we also want to show that that living climate friendly can be creative, it can be fun. There's no limits really. It's just about changing the mindset a bit. So
yeah, and the fun thing is that we have the opportunity here to host a lot of companies, and they don't always really have that sustainable mission yet, so we really do inspire them here to maybe do things differently in their company. So that's also part of what we try to do here. Really try to inspire those companies to approach their way of doing business a little bit differently.
Yeah, yeah. So the Groene Afslag, a place of creativity, inspiration.
Yes.
Thank you so much for hosting us today and giving us a beautiful breakfast. It was super delicious. So thank you again for your warm welcome and your inspiration, for sure.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you here.
And we hope that you also feel inspired. We're going to share everything we know about this and ways to find them. Maybe you can create a green inspiration space where you are living soon too. And connect with them and create more of these around the world.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining. See you soon.